10,503. That's how many clinical trials started last year. 10,503 shots at a new drug. 9 out of 10 will fail. Medical publication expanding at triple the rate of the last decade, with AI accelerators like Claude Sciences being introduced into the field. Research progress is moving faster than ever, but turning research into usable drugs has never been slower than before. Here's how it usually goes. 18 months into a phase 3 trial, enrollment stalls. The protocol asks patients to show up every single week and they can't do it. Now, there's a $500,000 amendment to file with the FDA, and 3 months are wasted. And the fix? It was sitting on page 140 the entire time. That's why we made CROWD, the Comprehensive Review and Analysis Platform. Drop in a phase 2 or 3 protocol as a PDF, a custom-trained machine learning model instantly benchmarks it against 591,000 historical trials, 12 core FDA guidance documents, handing you back an optimized and fixed draft. So here, we will click Upload Protocol. And it will begin analyzing it. It turns the PDF into USDM, the data standard that the industry has spent a decade building towards. While pharma consultants bill thousands of dollars and takes weeks for this, our project can complete it in a few minutes. From there, it cross-references against all 591,000 trials on the global database of clinicaltrials.gov, looking for similarities. It scores similarities on condition, endpoints, phase, and design. So here we see we have the predicted duration, the overrun risk, the FDA compliance, as well as number of gaps found, how difficult it will be to create this, the recruitment difficulty for patients, as well as a score of how much burden it will place on the patients. Here we click similar trials, and then we can see the score of how similar this trial is to ours. Here we can click the burden, and here we can see the main contributing factors to the burden in which it will be placed on patients. Here we can see risk, and these are some risks that might happen in the trials. Here we see the FDA's compliance score. We see the gaps to why our compliance score might be low, as well as the gaps ranked in severity. Here we can see the strengths, as well as the documents used to identify it. Here we can see the optimized protocol. We have recommended changes, and we have the overall optimized draft. At a high level, CRAP has 3 layers. First, a document intelligence layer converts the uploaded PDF into structured clinical trial data. Second, an evidence layer compares that protocol against 591,000 historical trials, FDA guidance, and our duration risk model. Finally, an optimization layer turns those findings into a revised citation back to protocol. We built the interface on Next.js, an analysis pipeline in Fast API. PyMU PDF extracts the protocol, while DeepSeek v4 Flash converts it into structured USDN data and reviews it against FDA guidance. SQLite and full text search let us query 591,000 clinicaltrials.gov studies locally. Many LM embeddings identify the most relevant trials, and XGBoost with SHAP produces explainable duration risk predictions. WebSockets connect the system together and stream each result to the user in real time.